You're trying face again. For the pills, only for the pills.
What's up, kid? You look like shit. Don't know what to tell you. I don't keep nothing at the house no more.
Okay. Well, can I use your bathroom?
Yo, come on now, Rue.
I'm in
Give it to me, Rue. Give it to me. Let go.
Please.
You gotta leave the house.
I'm not doing this shit today. I'm not doing it tonight. Come on. I'm trying to talk.
You need to help better than that face, please. Don't look at us like that, bro. You're not a complice of what you're doing. Like, I'm feeling exhausted. Like we're running with her, but we don't want to. Like, she's forcing us to run with her. We just missed that. Really, a dog attacking you. It's really a camera on the shoulder, so it's even more like that, like we are feeling her. She's gonna see that so many things are missing.
Hey! I think someone broke in! Get the gun!
Oh, holy fuck! You gonna treat me?
Everything okay, miss?
Can you look at her?
What?
She's gonna throw up.
What was that?
I'm sorry, but it can be the best thing which can happen to you right now. So, you need to be stopped. It's gonna end where? You're sorry of that, Rue? After all of what you've done tonight? No. No, no.
Please, God, don't let me die.
That's insane. If you don't die, someone is gonna die. Someone with this cause. Ah, see, I'm doing that and I can't concentrate and... Excuse me, you're saying excuse me to them. How about your mom? Your sister? Your friends? Jules? It's insane! Ooh. And it's freaking crazy, you know, the writers to think about all of that. Into that? Really, Rue? She's into them, into the trash. The symbolic of that, I think that we all got it. Well now? Rue, where? The place where she could feel safe? It's where?
Hi. Ruby Bennett, I'm so happy to see you.
Are you fucking insane? It's the last place on earth where you should be. She's just going for the pills.
I was just worried. About what? That you'd be angry. You want to know a funny thing about me? I don't think I've ever gotten angry.
Do you have emotions?
You did lie to me though. You said you were sober. You're lying to me again. And I had a family. You should have seen us. We were like right
Focus on what she's saying to you, not the
I didn't even know it
bird.
was addictive until I ran out. Now all I've got is morphine.
Well, I can take morphine.
I only have the intravenous, and you don't fix, do you? So when do you think you're gonna come up with the rest of it?
Soon. Really soon.
You don't look like someone who's gonna come up with money real soon. Your body's getting it artificially. But the longer you use, it just starts to weaken and wither. Kind of like a limb that's not getting blood anymore. He said it's basically the same brain as people who have major strokes.
You're just thinking about the
But
drugs
silver
that can
lining is that
be
the
behind
things
that door.
don't feel- You know, if I was going through withdrawal, I would do anything. It's one of the good parts of being a woman. Even if you don't have money, you still got something people want.
What? Are you offering her to prostitute? She's not gonna do that. She's not.
Let's bang on Jules so you can get into this bath here, okay?
You're saying that Jules abandoned you at your lowest? That's your lowest. No.
I just want to die. I know, I'm so sorry.
I'll take anything that you have.
You knew it. She did it on purpose, all of the suitcase, you know, to accept that plan and all.
I tried to be safe. Now try to make a fist.
I can't see that. I'm sorry. Mm.
Okay, then I need you to be still, Rue. Hold it steady, Rue.
Stop saying that.
When I first saw you, I thought, this girl's gonna be in my life for a long time.
You knew it. You did it on purpose. Accepting a stupid plan.
I remember a couple of days before you passed away. You told me all I would have to do is close my eyes. And we'd be together.
My sister.
That's right, your sister, yeah. You said that memories exist outside of time and have no beginning or end. You said as long as I live, you'll be with me forever. I miss you, Dad.
As long as you
I
live.
miss you
Oh.
until I close my eyes. Thank you.
You want to escape now, like you have a moment of lucidity? Like you know that you can be in danger? Clap, clap. Oh. Ooh, like really? What? I feel like I hold my breath during all of this moment.
Rue?
first, how dare you put a song like that at the end of an episode like that? I want to be... Oh! Hey, oh! Let me some seconds, like, the fact that she's waiting for you at the end, that she knows that you can come back, that she's expecting it, or she just wished that you could come back, she wanted you to come back. All of the emotions that your mom felt waiting for you, not knowing where you were, what you were doing. I'm feeling so much pain and sadness for your mother, your sister. That episode was really powerful. The no music thing, you know, let's talk about the realization of the episode before talking about Rue and all of what happened, because it's gonna help me to calm my emotions, to talk about how things are done and all. The fact that this episode was without any music, we had one, I think, fever at some point, but that was all. All of the rest of the scenes were really without any music, not even, you know, sometimes you don't have real music, but you have a sound environment, something to make us think that it's a stressful moment, it's a romantic moment, you know, just some notes, just a mood, a music mood, like we can call them, to guide the emotions and all of that. Right there, the fact that they didn't put any, for a show like Euphoria, it's really not weird, it's just amazing, because just by doing that, or more by not doing that like usually, they are telling us that this is a special episode and that it's really something else. The fact that we are following Rue and only Rue, when for the other episodes of the season and even during the season 1, okay, we had one character that we were focused on, but we had also the other ones and what was happening into their lives. Right there, it was not the case, we were only with Rue. The fact that, you know, it was really a camera on the shoulder following her like that, like we were running with her, we were doing all of that with her, we were following her, and I said it during the episode, I really felt it, like she was taking us by the hand and forcing her to follow us, like everything that she was doing was so bad, and as viewers, seeing her hurting herself like that, hurting everyone like that, doing so many bad things, and again and again and again, and it was worse and worse each time, it was really like, the viewer, we can't agree with that, we can't be okay with that, we are forced, you know, to not be okay with her doing that, with her being such in a pain and hurting people. So it's really like we were running with her and she was forcing us to run with her. And it's awful also because during half of the episode it was her family, Jules, her friends trying to help her, trying to be there for her. And at some point, you know, with the moment with Fez, it was really like the breaking point, like you're all alone, no one can help you anymore, because even the persons that who loves you, who cares about you, you are pushing them away, you are hurting them, you are lying to them, and you know also that you're disappointing them, so you don't want to be around them because they're not gonna accept for you to be into that situation. So yeah, the no music thing, the fact that we were only with her, the fact that we had that camera like that, it was really a special episode for that, for how it was done already, you know, how it was filmed, and of course all of the story, all of what happened during it, it was special also because of that, like what you said at the beginning to Jules, like you left me at the lowest point. Right there, that was a new lowest point, you know, being naked into the bath of a drug dealer to who you need to repay so much money. She's giving you drugs for the first time like that because you're so high that you just have this solution to have drugs to feel a little okay after pushing away everyone. That was your lowest point. I'm feeling exhausted by this episode. To see everything like that, like I said it at some point, I felt thirsty, I felt exhausted. Like it was exhausting to feel all of these emotions, but also to follow Rue doing all of that. Just feeling exhausted also, like it was brilliant also in a way how it was done in film, because it was really without any break, without any things, like, you know, for the rhythm of an usual episode, you have moments, you know, with stuff happening a lot, and at some point you have just a moment, you know, a conversation, something like that. You know, the rhythm of an episode, it's not only that high or only that low, it's really like that. During this episode, it was that high all of the time, like we didn't have any breaks. She didn't have also any break. Like really, we were with her. What she said to her mother, what she said to her sister, how violent she was with the two of them. She tried to manipulate them. Like really, it's a mix between the truth and her lies. Like everything is mixing like that, but I think also into her head, she doesn't know what is real anymore and how to be real also with people anymore. Like I said it during the intro, Rue is not there since a long time now. I know that the real Rue, it's also her addiction, it's also herself right there, but no, like what she said to Jules. Elliot, thank you because you did that. And Jules, thank you, you are so brave to continue to say that you love her, to not give up on her, to stay. You are so brave, Jules, during that moment, you know, facing Rue like that. After that, facing your friends, telling the truth about Cassie. It needed to be done at some point. Why not like that? Like, at least during that moment, Maddie, she couldn't be so violent because we had another situation to deal with. What Maddie said to Cassie, she had the right to say it. I hope that you're gonna see that your friend, that Cassie, has an issue right there, like she needs to be helped also. Lexi, you need to intervene, to do things like right there. Lexi, she was just watching stuff, like we know that Lexi is like that, she explained it to the viewers, but it's enough, you know, like come on Lexi. Watching Rue coming like that, you didn't say anything. Watching Cassie confessing that in a way, Maddie being angry and all, you didn't say anything. Lexi, so the truth was said right there, at least. You were chased by cops, you put your life in danger, you tried to go to see Fez, it was before that, to steal from him, he was forced to send you away, and then you want to see that woman. It was really just for the drugs, like how on earth could you believe that it could help to see her without having all of the money, being that high and all? After that, taking that drug like that. After that, escaping from that place. I didn't breathe during that moment, like I was really like, Rue, you're really doing all of that, like you're trying to escape, okay, but I was speechless and I couldn't breathe, talk. I think that my reaction during that moment was really like, you know, I was just facing the screen and being like, what now? And what now? What now after this episode? This woman, she's gonna be after you? Did she offer you to prostitute yourself? That's what I understood. You know, to repay her debt? Did she want you to be at that point, like, by giving you these drugs, knowing that you couldn't do it, accepting your plan, knowing that you were a drug addict? You said it, you knew that she was a drug addict, you knew that she would stay into your life for a good time. You planned all of that. What now? Even if they are taking you to rehab, you still have to repay them. The only good thing about this episode is the fact that we didn't see Nate. I'm sorry, that's awful. To say it like that, it's awful. But really, I just tried for 1 second to be like something great that happened, and it's the only thing which came into my mind. Your mom, she's so brave, she loves you so much. She's not giving up on you. The fact that she was still right there waiting for you. Gia. Poor Gia. And let's say what we all think, you know, after this episode. Zendaya, she deserves, you know, a lot of prize to win everything just because of this episode. Like, girl, you showed so many things during this episode, so many emotions, so many things. Like, your talent never ends. You were wonderful during this episode. I'm speechless, you know, when you think about everything that she did during this episode with this character. The fact that after an episode like that, I can still say that I love Rue. It's a little insane for me because I can see all of the bad stuff that she did, but because we know also the good person that she can be, I still love her. But I have to be honest, I'm not sure that I still have hope for her to get better. Like, she doesn't want to get better. Right now she can't. Not just like that, you know, like going to rehab. Is it gonna help right there? I'm not even sure. Because she doesn't want to, like, she's not ready to go to rehab to make that job on herself. But I love her, this character. I warned you in intro, I knew that I would feel like that at the end of this episode. I said that it was the Euphoria mood, you know, when you're finishing an episode. But I think that it's worse than the Euphoria mood. Like, really, right now, I'm exhausted and I'm in pain inside, thinking about all of the pain that I watched during this episode. It was a painful episode, like the first definition of it. It was brilliant. It was so well done, so well written, so well filmed. All of the ideas behind each scene, for the pictures, how it was done, the positions of people, the lights, the things, like everything was so well done, filmed, and also written, and also played. Everything was perfect. If I'm just watching it, you know, with the eyes of someone who loves how shows and movies are made, it's amazing. The job done on this episode is amazing. It's a job of a movie, of a masterpiece. It's insane. But for now, I can't think of that, like, you know, with a cold mind, because I'm too much in pain still inside. Maybe during the intro of the next episode, I'm gonna be able to talk about this one better, you know. But right there, it's already enough, I think. And I think that I'm gonna stop this review right now. And I'm thinking that for sure I'm gonna put the full reaction part for this episode on my Patreon. It was full reaction part, for sure. This episode was insane. I think that since the beginning of this show, with the episode only about Rue, you know, and Ali, this conversation, and with the episode about the fair, I think that it's one of my favorite episodes. These three, you know, and maybe I need to think about it a little more, but I think that maybe this one is my favorite one. Insane. Insane. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. Tell me, what did you think about this episode? Please, please tell me. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye. Oh, I'm feeling so exhausted, guys. And I can't take a nap right now, like I have to edit this episode. Believe me, if I had the time, I would take a nap right now before editing it. Okay.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.